Please talk to me about walking in on your wife with another man. What was going on?
Yeah, so I went upstairs. We had a great evening. Went upstairs to get Tylenol because I had a really bad migraine at the time.
Yeah.
And I was also dealing with tooth pain. So, living in a 3-bedroom apartment, I initially thought that the guy that was there was in the spare bedroom. Mm-hmm. What I didn't know was that they were actually together. And when I walked in, I caught them having sex and it pissed me off. Really, I wanted to do some things and say some things, but I just backed out of the room without saying anything. Oh yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah. Did you know the man? Who is this guy?
So he's an ex-friend of mine, and my wife told me that he was just a quote-unquote friend. That he was helping her with the kids because I was gone, and I bought into it. And when I found out that they weren't friends, that it was more than friends, it pissed me off.
Were you gone somewhere?
I was in Arizona.
You were in Arizona?
Yes, I left because of the arguing and the fighting, and I needed to focus on myself.
Got it.
For my kids, to make myself better for my kids.
Got it. So you were away. She said this is just a friend, moved him in the house, and
Yes.
all of a sudden now you walk back in your house and they're in bed.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And he told you that he was just using her?
Yeah, he told her he wanted her for sex. That's exactly what he told me. And it wasn't just one time he said this. It was multiple times that he said this to me. I'm only with her for sex.
Did you tell your wife that
Yes.
he said that? And what did she say?
She didn't believe me. So he said it to her in front of me. And she still, he's just telling you that because he doesn't want me and you back.
And how many times have you and your wife broken up during this?
Since we've been married, we split up twice. And before that, it was a total of 3 times.
Okay. So total 3 times. And how long have you been married?
Almost 3 years, or over 3 years, excuse me.
3 years.
Yes, sir.
Every time he's left for Arizona, I've been pretty much taking on the role of a single mom. It's been definitely hard. And every time he's gone to Arizona, he's always been with somebody else.
Oh.
No, that's not true at all.
There's Cari, and then there's...
Okay, well, what about the 7 guys that you were with while I was gone last time?
So you're admitting that you were with those women? I
was not with them. I have friends, and she thinks because I'm friends with a female, whether,
But yet, on every Facebook that you've made when you were in Arizona was pictures of you with somebody else.
Who's Cari?
She is somebody who's living with us right now.
Okay.
When I was with...
the guy you cheated on with?
Yes.
Okay, uh-huh.
He was somebody who was a friend of my ex-best friend from high school, who they were also acting like there was something going on between them. I told him multiple times I did not want my ex-best friend over.
But you wouldn't tell me why. You wouldn't give me reason why. You just
I didn't
kept
have
saying,
to give
I
you
don't
a
want her
reason.
here. Well, I mean...
So you think there's something going on between him and Cari?
Yes.
Got it. This woman that lives in your house?
Yes.
So you met Cari, because I'm trying to keep the story straight. So you met Cari in Arizona, and now she lives with you?
Yes, and it was actually her idea to bring her down.
No.
It was not my idea.
Got it.
You were the one who was getting upset when I was all over.
Well, I mean, what was I supposed to do when you're telling me that you love me and you want to work on us, and then you're another dude in the house?
That I didn't trust you.
But why would you tell me that, oh, I love you and I want to be with you, and then turn around and... But I also
told you I wanted to see what happened between me and...
I'm not going to stand back and have you tell me to my face, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, and then you go upstairs and another dude behind my back.
I didn't.
So let me get clarity. Cari is your ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
So the woman that you moved from Arizona into your house is your ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
And you saying that you didn't encourage that? You didn't?
No.
Okay, you didn't. But you're saying she did?
Yes, she did.
He said he was going to bring her because he wanted to make me feel how he felt whenever he saw me and my ex all over each other.
Are you still sleeping with Cari?
No, I am not.
You're not sleeping with her?
I honestly don't know if they are or not. The way they act whenever I'm there is flirty, more than how he acts with me.
But that's just how I am. I mean, I can't... You
but
get mad at me for...
I'm your wife, and you are laughing with somebody.
Okay, but you wake up
and
in the morning
every time you're in the hallway with her, it's always secretive.
Cari, do you think Cari's in love with Randy?
Oh, I think she still is.
Okay.
And
that's why
honestly-
you're saying them talking in the hallway of your home, them having these like secret little jokes is
Yes.
bothering you. So you saying that you caught Cari texting her ex and saying, I miss you.
Multiple times.
Wow.
Especially the last ex that she had living in the house. And when I questioned her about it, oh, I was asking him about a car. Who the hell sends pictures of your kids to your ex about a car?
Because he was there for me when your ass was in Arizona.
Well, if you'd stop laying on your back for other guys, maybe I wouldn't have to leave.
I don't.
Well, I think it's time to unlock your phones and get to this, right? All right, Cari, let's unlock your phone first. Randy, you want to know if Cari has been meeting up with any men. Cari says she is not. Now unlock the phone. Investigators searched her GPS and found that Cari is telling the truth. Randy, you want to know if Cari has been talking to any other men. Cari says she's not. My unlock the phone. Investigators searched her apps and found that Cari is telling the truth. Randy, you want to know if Cari is communicating with other men since they got back together. Cari says she is not. My unlock the phone. Investigators searched her texts and found that Cari is not telling the truth. My investigator found 30 texts to 2 different men. The first told her to keep the conversation hidden from Randy, and she agreed. And the second conversation was her agreeing to wanting him over when Randy and the kids wouldn't be home.
Who?
He also found a Facebook that Cari referred to Caddy as just a babysitter and a house bitch.
I know exactly who it is.
That's a long time ago.
Oh, get the that.
No, that's been a while.
Okay.
Those messages were from a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm going to go back for him really quickly. Let me see. I'll be right back. What's happening? What are you thinking about right now?
She had an opportunity to tell me, and she didn't. This dude had our kids taken from us. She swore on our kids she'd never talk to him again. And I told her if I ever found out she was, I was done.
Got it. So that's why, because there's a bigger history here with this guy.
And I wish she would have just been honest with me about it.
Come on back out. I want to hear you.
Those were in the past.
I don't believe you.
Those were.
If they were in the past, then why wouldn't you tell me about them? When I asked you.
Because I haven't talked to him since you first saw
When
that
I
was
saw
talking to
the
him.
messages from him, you told me it was about a car.
Because it was. Because he knew more about my car
And now there's
than
messages
you
about
did.
Caddy being just a babysitter?
Yeah.
Where'd these messages come from?
I honestly don't remember. But yes,
That's your excuse every time. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Those
But
messages,
yes,
those messages were the ones on Facebook.
You have access to my phone.
Yeah, and there's this little thing called delete.
I don't delete anything, unlike you.
I've watched you delete.
Well, you think that Randy
things
deletes
I don't
stuff
talk
on...
to.
So,
Old messages I don't even
Cari,
need
Cari,
access to.
I need to know, so you think Randy deletes stuff off of his phone?
Yes.
Well, I think it's time to unlock his phone now. Okay, Cari, you want to know if Randy has been talking to females on social media. Randy says he's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found that Randy is telling the truth. Cari, you want to know if Randy has any explicit photos on his phone. Randy says he does not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found that Randy is telling the truth. Cari, you want to know if Randy is communicating inappropriately with his ex-caddy via text. Randy says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that Randy is not telling the truth. We found 14 text messages from yesterday telling Caddy he missed her and couldn't wait to see her. Yeah. I'm not sure why she walked out right now, to be honest, because she's admitted to having sex with multiple men. She's admitted to having the guy in your house. So I'm confused of...
She's guys, but I say I miss somebody and I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
And that's how it is with her. When she gets caught, she does this.
So I'm confused, I gotta be honest, because you've admitted, we've found out that you have been talking to the guy, you've admitted to having sex. He just is having conversations with Cari about missing her and saying that they... Why did that elicit that reaction from you? What was that?
So, it was due to the fact of I did catch some things written by her, and he's denying that nothing happened.
Because nothing happened.
But how do I know that? What happens between you and her when I'm not at home?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
How do I know that?
But you never believe anything that I say.
Well, we got a message from Randy's ex-girlfriend, Cari, who is living in the house.
He pretty much told me that everything that happened in Arizona and everything that has happened here, everything that he's told me and everything has been a complete lie. And the only reason why he didn't tell me everything and wasn't honest with me was because he didn't want me to leave here. He's told me he loves me. I have Facebook messages. He's been kissing me. We've been doing other things. Almost every single time she leaves for work. If I had my choice, my husband would be on a bus today and never come back.
No.
So that's what Cari is.
That is Cari trying to come between us. Because
How do I know that?
This relationship has run its course. There is nothing to save here. And I'm sorry that you're still holding on to the fantasy that you had 15 years ago when y'all were younger, of saying that maybe this could be the woman for you. Maybe this could be the man for you. You are not the people for each other. And that is clear.
I can't see myself with anybody but her.
I do believe you can see yourself with somebody else. And she's literally living in your house right now, watching your kids.
No.
You made a commitment in this relationship to be in a marriage. And unless you made a commitment that your marriage could be open, which it doesn't sound like it was, you are cheating and hurting your husband and breaking the vows. And you're doing that while your children are around. You do know that, right? And you do know that you're hurting them too by leaving and going away and bringing Cari into this house. Y'all have to make a decision right now. Is this fighting worth your children's emotional well-being? Is this fighting worth your children being on my stage in another 15 years crying because they didn't get the support from their parents and they grew up in a home that was toxic? You might love her, but do you love your children and your children's future more? Do you love your children's futures more?
Yes.
Because you know there's nothing here. I'm going to ask you both, do you think you deserve happiness?
No.
There we
don't.
go. Now that's the reason you're staying. It's not that you love her, it's that you don't think you deserve happiness. Now that's a core issue that we can work on. She's not happy. And you have to do some growth and work on yourself.
Did I know that?
You know it. Would you want your daughters going through this, crying? I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. So, can you make a commitment to her to say, let's end this and co-parent? You can do this. You deserve to be in a happy relationship, and you deserve to give your kids a happy relationship.
It's time to let it go. I don't want to, but I think we need to.
You know it's time to, right? What you two just did right here by being honest about your feelings and by being able to take that step and say it's time to let it go, you just take the healthiest step for yourselves, but also for those kids. appreciate y'all being here to allow us to see the first step you're taking for yourselves and for your family. I wish you both the best of luck, okay?